Hi, welcome to my channel and to the second video of July's mini marathon. I'm Milou and I'm here with a new process video today. Today I'm making a project life layout and I'm showing you here how I use the inside of my cards. I'm using the April kit by Scrap Delight and in the middle of the cards they have a lot of those pictures, embellishments, stuff. Well, I decided to cut it out because as you can see, I put my picture above it, or yeah, on top of it, so you won't see it. And I love to use it in that way. Here I also use my punches, and the kit is flowers and feathers, and in the previous projects I made with this kit, maybe you've seen them, there are also process videos, check them out. But I used the flower part and right now I am using the feather part. So I'm using my EK Success feather punch and I'm also using my two-pointed flag punch by EK Success and a 1-inch circle punch. I don't know which brand that is. In the kit we also get die cuts when you use your 1-inch circle punch. You can cut those out, so that's why I decided to use the circle punch too with my own embellishments. So I'm back. My Mac decided to be empty. Yeah, I showed you the embellishments I made with the punches and I will use them in my layout. Here I am going to put down all the embellishments and think about the where to put them and how I want to look, how I want to have it look. No, that's not a proper sentence, but you probably know what I mean. I hope so, and otherwise, sorry for that. Of course, later on I will zoom in when I start working card by card. In the kit we also got those square embellishments and I used one before in a previous layout and I am using one today in this on my title card, but I found those really difficult to use. Later on in the video you will see me fuss around with another square because I'm like, okay, if I put something here, I need to put it somewhere else in the layout too. So I was fussing around with that and it didn't work and no, it did not make it. So yeah, I saved those for another layout because I have to make some, or I want to make, I don't have to, I want to make scrapbook layouts too with the kit. So yeah, I hope I can use them there. And I know, of course, I can make other embellishments out of it. I can punch a circle or stuff like that. But I want to try and use it as a square. It's an, how do you say? I'm blank. I don't know. I just want to try it. Here I have some, or I had, here you see me fuss around with the other square. But I had some insides of the cards like I cut out before and I fussy cutted them and try what I wanted to use in this layout. It's a very easy way to make your own embellishments, or well, these are already there but I just had to cut them. Here I was looking, okay, the kit is flowers and feathers and in the previous layout I used the flowers. In this layout I tried to use the feathers. And here I was thinking a little bit, okay, shall I use some flowers too? But no, I didn't like it, so I go back to the feathers alone. This lovely is in the kit too, so I decided to put that here, but then I missed something because I wanted to repeat it on another place. And I got those stamps. Those are by Scrap Delight too, and I stamped those two quotes and you will see me use them in a bit. Here they go. Okay, so the main pieces are down and now I'm going to work card by card. This flag was a little bit too wide, so I cut it down a little bit. And I don't know what it was today, but I was like, okay, I had all things there, and still I forgot stuff to put down, so I had to take it off again and put it down again. So yeah, you will see me do that a couple of times. Later on here too, the die circle which on the top of the video, I forgot to use that too, and I was like, well, I'm missing something, but I could not figure it out what it was. So you see me fuss around with the other stuff here, and then I realized I forgot the circle. So yeah, I get the things off again and put the circle down, and yeah. In a minute you will see me do that same thing on the other card. Here I go. Yep, okay. The enamel dots have to go, the puffy has to go, and then everything can go back again. Yay! Yeah, I have those things too. Here I do the same thing actually. Oh, and as you can see, I ripped my washi. Why do I do that? Because I like the ripped edge more, or better, than the straight edge. And here you see me put everything down, and then the quote doesn't, well, the quote does fit, but it covers everything up. So I didn't want that. So I had to move it a little bit down, and then you can still see everything. So yeah, but I think that's the last time I do it like this. I hope. I don't know. But yeah, my faux stitching of course goes around the borders. I really love that. It really makes the page go, well, be as a whole, and yeah, I like it. Here you see me use those feathers I punched out before, but they are blending in too much with the background, so you will see me make a border around those two in a minute. And I don't know if you saw, but the feathers, I used a 3D foam dot on the top of the feather, and just plain tape runner on the bottom, so they can come out of the page a little bit, if you know what I mean. Here my camera died. No, my card was full, so you missed something because I noticed it too late, and I was already a bit further, but you can still see what I've done. That label I used on a different page, but I cut some part off, and then you can see you can use it on another place. Here I am looking through those cards. There are those two cards with words, tiny words on them, and you can use them as a background, but I decided to use them as just tiny words. And I was looking, well, shall I use the hot pink ones or just the white ones I already used on a different layout? And I decided to go with the white ones because there's not many hot pink things in my layout, and I had enough color, I think. Well, it's a soft layout, so I had a lot of soft colors, but I have already blue, green, pink, and yeah, yellow. I used some yellow too, so I thought that was enough. Here I used some other words, and then that's it for this card. Well, of course, with my border. Oh, and I used my tiny attacher to adhere the tab on the photo, and I don't know what it is, but I forget to use it. Do you have that? That if something is not in your site, that you forget to use it? I don't know. When I start working, I keep everything I want to use in front of me, so I don't forget about it. Well, I put it out of frame so you cannot see it, but it's really a mess. But otherwise, I don't know what it is, but I forget about it. And it's mostly like my tiny attacher, or sometimes my washi, and I am addicted to it right now, so I don't know why, but I still forget about it then. Or my Nuvo drops, or stuff like that. So yeah, I'm curious how you do it. Well, here is my title card, and I try to combine in the whole layout my own punched embellishments and the embellishments from the kit. And here I am figuring out a title. I want something with ice, but the Dutch word ice has an S, and I didn't have an S. Then I wanted it in English, and I made ice cream, and then I figured out I don't have an A. So, yeah. Then I found these alphas. Those are by Simple Stories, I think. Yes. And I made Let's Have with that and Ice with the puffies. And Let's has a thingy after the T. I don't know the English word, but I decided to cut up my X because I'm not using that one and make it because of course it needs to be there. Then I decided after I was almost done to use my, oh my god, well, I don't know those words. Well, that thingy at the end of the sentence. I'm sorry. Some words I'm like, how can I not know that? I don't know. I spent my day too, and here I'm doing some journaling. The page is actually about one of my besties and her little kid. And it was a Sunday night, and they decided, or she texted me with a video of her kid and her asking, do you want to go with to get an ice cream with us? So of course I could not say no. It was a really nice spring evening. So yeah, here I'm putting some final details and then I'm done. Well, this was the second day of my mini marathon. Tomorrow there will be another one. Another video, and I hope to see you then. Let me know what you think about it, and yeah, thank you for watching right now. See you tomorrow. Bye.